Dark Sailor Rum. Just there.
My name is Bode Oguntuyi. I'm married to Bode Oguntuyi. We have two children, Layomi and Okwemiko. Layomi and her mom support Arsenal. Myself and my son, Okwemiko, we are Villa fans. I'm a journalist. I was one of the journalists that made Sports Slovenia what it was in those days. I used to report Nigerian football. I still do. Now I do a bit more from admin work, and I do a bit more of basketball. But I still find enough time to watch Villa whenever I can, and to follow the English Premiership. Interestingly, anytime Villa and Arsenal are playing, of course Villa always get a short end of the stick. But the few times that Villa have won, we've had fun. My daughter, she can be very exuberant. And she jumps about, we beat you guys. But when she just takes one look at my face, sorry, Daddy, it's okay, you guys will win next time. You know. But Villa losing can be, it can be tough. And my wife she has learned, because I take Villa losses badly. It wasn't so bad before Martin O'Neill came on. But after Martin O'Neill came on and Villa had some great results, it's been terrible since then. And when Villa starts drawing and losing matches that they should have won, it can be very painful. So around the house now, they know to leave me alone when Villa are not on the winning side. How did I get to start supporting Villa? I think it was 1980. After I finished writing my school cert, I started buying match and shoot every week. And then there was this, I saw this very, very young, and I think it was at 2021 at that time, Gary Shaw, Villa striker. He used to partner Peter Witt in attack. And I just loved the pros. Of course, I didn't know then that somebody was probably shadow writing for him, but I just enjoyed reading about Gary Shaw, and I fell in love with Gary Shaw as a person. And then, of course, the love for the team followed. It was good, and it was just timely that Villa won the English title in that year, 1981. And of course, I like Gary Shaw. Villa were champions. Hey, it was love from that point on. Then the following year, of course, Villa were in the European Cup. That's when only the champions play, not now that they carry all sorts. Then when they qualified for the final of the Champions League against Bayern Munich, it was tough, because I knew that Bayern Munich then were the three-time champions, one of the best teams in the world, and Villa no history at that time whatsoever. They've never played in the competition, and everybody thought Villa would lose.
Rather a throw for Bayern Munich. There's Rummenigge's shot, and he got well behind it. Reichner. Curl. But Villa still hanging on 0-0. Mortimer. Shaw. Williams prepared to adventure down the left. There's a good ball played in for Tony Morley. Oh, he must be! And it is! Peter Will! Villa in the lead! A brilliant breakout! And look at the embracing! And now look at the replay! Great work up on that left-hand side. A lovely break by Morley. He turned him one way, he turned him another, and in the end, Peter Will said thank you off the post. 1-0 to Aston Villa. Halfway through the second half.
That for me was probably the best moment ever of being a Villa supporter. Of course, because the English league wasn't so popular around here at that time, it was more of a private joy. But now, I feel at least telling Arsenal and Chelsea supporters, Villa have won the European Cup, and you people won it. And so even though it's such a long time ago, and they remind me that, hey, that was before we were born, but hey, who cares? There's a star. If you look at the Villa crest, there's a star there. That means we're once European champions. Check Arsenal crest, check Chelsea crest, you can't find it there. Only European champions have this star, and Villa have it. Villa have it. The things I cherish most about all my Villa memorabilia are the shirts. That's why this is the first shirt I bought. That was when Martin O'Neill, I think the second year of Martin O'Neill. That's the first one I bought. I bought the long sleeve because I liked it on Ashley Young. And so, as I've been buying shorts to go, because Young, of course, Ashley Young has left now. But this is the first one I bought. And I tried to buy the 1982 European shirt. And at that time it was I think 70 pounds or something, and this one was like 37 pounds. And so I felt, hey, 70 pounds, let's buy the current one. We buy all the European Championship stuff later. I still plan to get. There's a mural in the Villa shop where they have all the pictures of all the players that won the European Cup, and I think I hope to have that on my wall one day, one of these days, just to show my wife that we have the European Cup. I also like collecting Villa caps, but the unfortunate thing is that because Villa caps they make good caps, my friends always come and pick them up, you know. But now after this one now, I'm gonna keep hiding my caps from my friends. And then this is my key ring. I've had this key ring for about I think two seasons. I bought it like 2 seasons ago, but I want to use it for my 4-wheel drive SUV, my Jeep. For all Villa past coaches, I think it's tough for me to choose between Aaron Saunders and Tony Barton. Aaron Saunders was the one that gave Villa their lone English title in 1981. My key player for the team has got to be Peter Witt, because of that goal he scored against Bayern Munich in the European Cup. Of course, the goal came in off his shin. A lot of people said he didn't know anything about it, but who cares? The cross came from Tony Molly. He was in the right place at the right time, and the ball went into the net. So for me, Peter Witt has got to be my favorite Villa player of all time. But then again, Tony Barton won the European Cup, and then he went on to win the European Super Cup. He beat Barcelona in the final, by the way, home and away, beat Barcelona. So Villa we have the European Cup, we have the European Super Cup. Some teams are still dreaming of winning the European Cup. My greatest desire for Villa is to see them back in the Champions League. We came close twice under Martin O'Neill, and I think that's one of my greatest jobs with Martin O'Neill. For Villa to get back in the Champions League, we can win the trophy, we can win the trophies later, but top four in the league, probably win the Carling Cup or the FA Cup if possible. I know it's difficult to win the league, but hey, you know, it's football. We'll get there sooner than later.
Dark Sailor Rum. Just Dare.